So today guys, I'm going to do some repotting. I'm going to repot some of my leaf propagation. So I'm going to show you what sort of soil that I'm using with my succulent, because a lot of you guys or my viewers are asking me what sort of potting mix I use. So usually I just use this potting mix that is ready mixed, that I got it from my nursery garden or local hardware shop. They sell some potting mix, and the measurement is, I have a pot here that is 2.8 liters. So all I do is fill this one up with this potting mix. So I have one here that is succulent and cacti mix, and just a general potting mix, a premium one. So what I do is get 2 of these, let's say just for measurement. So 50% of this one and 50-50. So I put 50 of these. So 1:1, something like that, 1:1. So 1 container of general potting mix, premium potting mix. And since this is the only available I have in my area, so 1 of that. And then one container of succulent and cacti mix. So any brand will do. So 1 of these. And then the same container, I put a perlite there. So 1 tub of perlite. I usually put a Epsom salt, but then as of the moment I can't find my Epsom salt. With the Epsom salt I just estimate it, but with the potting mix, if you don't want to put an Epsom salt, just potting mix, this is what I do, this is what I use, and it works for me. So I just mix that one. So I just mix it until it's ready. So that's it guys. So that's what I do with my potting mix. So you can use any brand of succulent cactus mix and a general potting mix. So any brand will do. And since that's the only available in my area, and that's what works for me as well, lucky it works for me, and that's what I use. So guys, now we can start planting, and I'm going to use that soil mix that I just made. And I have an old bird bath here that I'm not anymore using, and I like to plant a succulent in here. I have a leaf propagation, and that's what I'm going to put in this bird bath. So all I need to do now is give this bird bath a clean and a wash, then put a drainage hole so that our succulent will not going to rot. And then I'm going to paint this bird bath to look better. So guys, here are the succulents that I chose to plant in that bird bath. So I have this cubic frost here that I propagated from leaf. This one here got attacked by mealybug. I have cubic frost here that are dehydrated and propagated from leaf as well, but don't worry, when I start water them regularly, then they will come back into a healthy looking one. So the soils just get dry so quickly, so I need to replace the soil. And this one here is a young Letitia, so I also want to put some greenery in that bird bath aside from the purplish pinkish color. And I'm also going to put some PVN, a young one that is propagated from leaf as well. So I will not plant them together closely because I want them to have room to grow. And I'm also going to put some sedum Tokyo-san. At the moment, this sedum Tokyo-san is flowering. So if it's not flowering, it looks like this, that neon yellow color. But at the moment it's flowering and the color is really green. But later on, I think it will turn back to this kind of color. So that will be another one that will be mixed up in the bird bath. So guys, my bird bath is already dry, and I can already put all of these succulents that I propagated from leaf into this bath here, or bird bath here, and see how it goes and what we can come up with. So I hope this will turn out to be a good arrangement. So let's start, guys. I'm going to put a soil in here. So we don't really need much soil because this bird bath is very shallow. So anyway, we're just putting those little succulent. So they're not big succulent yet, so they will be fine here. Now I use my usual potting mix. So let's plant first so I'm going to plant my Letitia first, guys. So this is Letitia, and I'll just scatter everywhere in this pot, or in this bird bath. I will put this lilac spoon, but it's a bit dehydrated at the moment, but it's alright. It will recover later on. So this can recover later on, guys. So let's put it in the middle here. So this part, guys, we're going to put a PVN from leaf propagation as well. So we'll put it here. Probably more of the lilac spoon. And I want more of these. So more PVN, guys, in this area here. Let's just face it towards the other side like that. Very pretty. Maybe this one in the middle, guys. I'll take that one off. I'll take it out and put this one instead. That one. Okay. I'll add more of this Letitia, guys. Alright. Letitia is in, and then we will put the Tokyo-san. Now this Tokyo-san, guys, some of them are cuttings. We will just put them everywhere because my plan is this Tokyo-san will going to cover this entire space because they are like a ground cover, and if that happen, I'll be happy. As long as the stem of these touch the roots, guys, and water them because they love water, they will thrive. So guys, I decided to put a river rocks on the side of this pot or this bird bath, so that when we water it, or when I water it, the soil will not going to wash away, just to prevent the water from coming out of this bird bath. And then I'm going to put a small rocks around it. So this top dressing will just prevent the soil from drying, since this is a very shallow pot. Now Tokyo-san, I don't have problem with Tokyo-san. They just grow even I water them a lot. So I guess Tokyo-san love water. Now this one is done, guys. Now I'm going to look for a spot where I can put this that is receiving a strong light, so they will maintain that color and they will maintain the compact of the leaf. They will not deteriorate and they will grow healthy and fast. And I will just going to give them a water for now. Anyway, all of them are rooted one. We can water them since they are rooted one, aside from Tokyo-san. But Tokyo-san very tough, they find. I noticed that when I planted a Tokyo-san from cuttings, then I water it straight away, they're fine. So as long as they will not be so soaked for a long time, then Tokyo-san will be fine. So here we are. Let's water them, give them a good drink, and I will just keep an eye of my watering with this one, since this can dry quickly because the container is very shallow. I'll water this lilac spoon well because they are dehydrated, as well as clean up a bit. There you go. So they're fine now. So this is where I put this arrangement, guys. Here at the back, that is still protected from that shade cloth, and I think that they are getting a strong light in there, since some of my succulent here beside this one here is thriving well. And as you see, this is the Tokyo-san here, and this is what I want to be later on with this one here. And when this little pups that is from my leaf propagation will grow, when they grow bigger, this will end up beautiful, and just give them a chance to grow. So that is why I planted them far apart. Let's have a closer look. There you go. So later on, after a few weeks, then I'll show you the results of how they've grown after we transfer them in this container. I think this is also one way of decluttering some of the succulents that you propagated. Put it in one container and then you save a lot of space. After a few weeks, guys, this is what it looks like with this bird bath project. And the Tokyo-san already occupy all the space, and these succulents here are already grown a little bit, like this PVN, lilac spoon. I have Letitia here and a little bit of chroma. So they are all leaf propagation, so I added up with this lovely rose. And yes, so most succulent that I put here, guys, are just 3 varieties. We have the Letitia, PVN, and the lilac spoon, but I add a little bit of this chroma and lovely rose. So after just few weeks, this is the result. So I'm loving this look, but I know that this Tokyo-san will going to outgrow these succulent over here if they don't grow faster than the Tokyo-san. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy the beauty of this arrangement. And look at it, guys, it's so vibrant because of the Tokyo-san. The color of this purple succulent with the Letitia here, that is green color, is really popping out. So that's the beauty of this Tokyo-san if you make it as a backdrop for your arrangement. There you go, so pretty. So that's a simple arrangement for the bird bath. So that's it for now, my succulent friends. I hope you get a good idea on how you display and arrange your succulent babies. And if you enjoyed this video, my friend, and you're not subscribed yet, please consider to subscribe. It will mean a lot to me if you do so. And also don't forget to hit that notification bell so you will be notified every time we have a new video. And also don't forget to give our video a thumbs up and leave me a comment in my comment section, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So thank you all, guys, for your continuing support. God bless you all, and I will see you next time. Bye.